Alright, good afternoon, beautiful people. So I just finished doing the Big 3 upgrade on my truck, and what the Big 3 upgrade consists of is you upgrading your battery ground, which is this wire right here. It's coming directly from my battery, right? It's a 0 gauge wire running directly to the ground on the head. It's coming from the ground of the battery, which is a side post, and I had to get side post terminals because this battery is top post and side post. So I ran a 0 gauge wire from the side post of this battery to the front of this head right here and connected that wire. So that allowed me better flow there. And I went from the positive terminal on this battery, which right here, I had to add another terminal here with a 0 gauge wire, and it's oxygen-free copper. So I ran a wire all the way from this, the positive terminal on this side of the battery, all the way around the firewall of my truck to the back of the alternator. And I left the factory alternator wire in place, and just ran the 0 gauge along with it. Okay, and I also upgraded this ground with 0 gauge copper-free, oxygen-free wire from this ground, and I ran it this way to the firewall of my truck. So, and the reason for that, and I also upgraded my battery. So my battery is upgraded. It has more cranking amps than the factory battery. This is an interstate battery, so it's giving me a much more current. The Big 3 is giving me much more current, and the reason for that, guys, is because of these amps. Whenever you add amps to your vehicle to get improved sound, you want to do a Big 3 upgrade. It's very important to allow more current to be pulled from the amp, from the alternator, to supply your electrical system with the current needed, because of these amps will draw more power. So I have a T1500 Rockford on my subs. These are my subs, the Rockville 12s. They rated at 1,000 watts RPM. I'm gonna say RMS each, and I have a Hertz 2,000 watt amp for all of my highs. I have Scar tweeters, and I have Alpine auras, and all 4 doors 6.5s. So it's very important to add that Big 3 so you could have the proper amperage coming from the battery for your charging system. Now, as you can see, my voltage is at 14 right now. And that's very good, because at first my voltage used to be less than 14 volts whenever I would start my truck up, especially when I play the sound, my voltage would drop. You don't want your voltage to drop. So now it's doing much, much better. Okay, so that's the completion and the reason for me doing the Big 3 upgrade. So like I said, you want to come from the back of, with your power wire, come from the back of your alternator, and you want oxygen-free wire, 0 gauge, okay? And you want to upgrade your body ground for your vehicle. You want to upgrade that. Also, you want to upgrade your battery ground, from your battery to a chassis ground, or wherever your ground is located from the battery. You see? So that's very important to do those. And that's what you call a Big 3. Very important. I hope everyone has a good day. God bless everybody. Take care.